Hey folks, this here is the WooFDriver, and I got a little partner with me here in crime today. Can you see her? GiGi is riding along. We're going to do a live free range, and in case this is your first time joining our page, this is where we let the dogs off leash. You can go back and multitudes of video, live and regular, throughout my feeds, pit Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. You'll see we do a lot of riding with the dogs on the bike. We're mushing, quote unquote, urban style mushing, and we balance that out with live free ranging where they go off leash roaming on special locations. I'll go more into that, as well as lure coursing. So I'm going to let the wolf pack loose and let you know more about it shortly. Turn the camera forward so you can get a view of us and the GiGi Meister. Get this thing set up and rolling shortly. Let me just make sure I got everything we need. It looks like we're rolling. Let the frackin' loose. Okay. I'll explain to you how I do all this. One sec. Come on, guys. Free. Boys. Come on, Jay. Come on. Jay, good boy. Come on. Come on, guys. Good boys. Now, sorry about that, folks. Gotta get out of Dodge. We got farm equipment behind me. And Chase and Jagger in front. I'm going to do a quick adjustment on the camera just to make sure it's level, folks. Apologize. So this is quite an operation we're running here. There's lots going on, in case you couldn't tell. Let me introduce myself. I know a lot of you have been with me for a long time, and apologize if I'm redundant, but just trying to keep everyone posted what's happening here. I am the WooFDriver, driving this beautiful team of Huskies, all white ones. The one that looks most like a Husky, who has a mask, is Zorro, and he actually has some Malamute in him, so go figure. We're on a farm. Oh, easy, guys. Got horses I just recognized. Zorro! Zorro! Ho! Zorro! Chase! See how they stop right there? That's because they're trained. Chase, no. And we're just going to go real slow. We got horses. Now they're well behind the gate. I just don't want the dogs to spook them at all. Easy, guys. So these horses are usually not here. Usually we have cows and sometimes a bull over here. Okay, they're not too spooked. They're Clydesdales. Chase. Jag. The horses are very interested, of course. Jag. Boy. So, no, Jag. Good boy. Princess. Good girl. Come on. No. Good girl. And no is a pretty powerful word when I say it. So, you can see the big birds. They're vultures. Look like black-headed buzzards or turkey vultures. They're both pretty similar. Come on, guys. They've been perusing this area. What is that? Hang on, folks. You never know what you're going to... Stay, guys. Something was hanging in the tree, and doesn't look like it's an animal, though. I have a scope with me, folks. This is pretty technical stuff, what I'm doing. And stay. Good boys. And this is like being Call of the Wild. I've said that before, but it really is, folks, because the dogs are in full prey mode. They are very prey-driven. The Huskies are one of the closest breeds to the wolf. So, and Gigi's just doing great, by the way, in case you're asking. Look at Jag, he's rolling around. Come on, Jagger. Come on, Jag. Jag's got a little Jagger in his name. My wife's a big Mick Jagger fan. Chase! And I'm just gonna catch up to these guys. I make noise because my vehicle doesn't. I'm an electric ATV, and it makes very little noise as to not to disturb the wildlife. So also I can hear farm equipment and the dogs. Good boys. Okay. Good boy, Chase. I've got, I don't have a movable camera today, folks, so I apologize. But I have behind me Jag and Princess doing a bathroom break. Zorro, no! Zorro, here, good boy. Come on. And Zorro's just checking out what's over here, but come on, Zorro, good boy. So they have GPS collars on, which also has tone control, so I can give them audio, tone, and there's a couple different audio tones for different commands that we know. You know, come to me, plots, which means drop down, stay, that kind of stuff. Mostly I'm using vocal commands because I don't let them out of my sight, but occasionally as the season rolls on, you're going to see the grasses and the crops get bigger. So they're going to meander through those tall grasses and crops, which I don't like to hold them back, but I need to be able to see them, which I can on my GPS collar, and I need to be able to communicate with them, which I can with the audio portion of the collar. Come on, guys. And come on. Chase. So we're not gonna go wild here, folks. We got a real special one tomorrow. We're gonna actually do, come on, Chase, a ghost hunt tomorrow. We're hoping to, if all goes as planned. So you can see a lot of bathroom stops here. And that's all because this is very stimulating to them. Physically and psychologically. Psychologically, they don't want to get caught in a situation when they're out in the wild where they have to relieve themselves, because that could be detrimental. So instinctually, when they get into a place, outside's a place, just on a leash even, that stimulates them to go to the bathroom because the unknown lies on the other side. It's not as safe as their home or their den. But that's why dogs learn to go to the bathroom relatively easy on the outside. But when you get into a situation, here comes Princess. When you get into a scenario as this is, where it's really call of the wild, they're off leash, they feel the freedom. Easy, guys. Zorro. I'm just gonna give a quick yell because of, again, more wildlife ahead. Possible. We never know what we're gonna run into, folks. I mean, there's coyotes here. Never seen a bear here, but I've seen bears not too far from here on the trails we go to run. Millions of deer, foxes, groundhogs by the dozen, possums, raccoons, different times of the day, but we could show up on them anywhere because we're one of the few that free ranges the farm. Usually it's equipment, and all the farm animals are in their appropriate pastures. So the wild animals know that. But what we're doing is a little different, of course. So therefore, the wild animals, wild animals learn humans' lifestyles, learn borders and everything else, invisible fences. They don't learn to be inside the invisible fence, but they learn the animals that are inside of it. So they're very smart, and I've witnessed this happen, so I know firsthand. Additionally, I've talked to the DNR, Department of Natural Resources, quite a few occasions because we've had run-ins with different animals, and they like to know what I'm running into as well as the farmer does. Because these guys will mostly find anything out here. Zorro, how cool is this, folks? So what I was telling you is firsthand knowledge about how wild animals that are indigenous to the area can learn a human's lifestyle, and when the human's most likely in bed, when it's safe to go in the yard. Come on, Princess, no, Jag, here, come on guys, here, Chase, good boy. So Chase, Jag, and those are old groundhog holes. Come on, Jag. So, but they can, come on, Chase, my understanding is they can reuse them again. So I'll let the pack, and I know they're old because I come here a lot, so through the winter, through the summer I see them, and through the winter, groundhogs hibernate. So that's disconnected off their system. Okay, dogs are rolling behind me. Got Princess in front of me, and how cool is this tall grass? They just love to roam in it. Come on, guys. Jag's still rolling, so I'm going slow. Come on. Look, this is what I talk about, rolling. I mean, look at that. That's Zorro eating it up, enjoying every minute of it. And folks, I can't turn the camera, but I will when we stop and I can get off the vehicle, give you some views of GiGi. She's just so patient and having so much fun, just enjoying her big brothers and big sister. Come on, Zorro. Oh, look at Jag. He got into something, probably manure. So that's what happens here. But it's all good. I know I've said this before, but in case again you're just joining me, they roll in manure because it hides their natural scent of a dog, which would be a predator to a lot of animals. And therefore, when they can disguise their scent, they can hunt and become that much better or that much more capable of trapping the prey, catching the prey that they're after. Now, my job is to see it that we catch no prey out here, and 99% of the time we don't. But once in a while, they will see something that I don't see, and sometimes they hunt like a pack. Come on, guys! Princess, no! Princess, no! Good girl. She was just thinking, Chase had claimed an area, and this is, again, I talk about it a lot, but I can't tell you enough, especially if you have a multiple dog household that is, there's always a pecking order, and you might have the sweetest dogs in the world, but there's still somewhat of a pecking order that is established, gets established, and depending on the breed, can be challenged and enforced a lot. So that means that you can have tiffs and scuffs and everything else. Especially happens when you introduce, I saw something come out of the field. It was a bird. I saw Zorro go down, but he wasn't near it. But I'm always aware because this grass is tall enough now to hide anything. But this wolf pack or dog wolf hierarchy is very much a part of multiple dog households and even single dog households. Come on, Zorro. Good boy. That is very important and really important for us to understand when we're having multiple dogs in our household. Now, when it's just ourselves and our dog, one dog, you are, at least you're supposed to be, if training and everything's going right. Look at Zorro, he got covered in it too. Mud, that was mud. Look. So you're getting some cool views here. You are the alpha, and the training will take place predicated upon that. If you don't establish yourself as the pack daddy or pack mama, then you're going to have a difficult time training or being authoritative when the time needs to be, whether it's just out, if you're engaged in an off-leash activity. It's so cute. Princess just passed us, and she's coming by on my right-hand side as GiGi was looking at her big sister from my vantage. It was so cute. So this is all the things I do, I truly love when I'm with the dogs. And for me to be able to give them these opportunities is one of the greatest gifts in my life. So I truly enjoy it, in case you couldn't tell, to the nth degree. And that's why I'm having so much fun sharing it. Now, with the latest technologies, I'm able to share this more through Facebook. The only drawback, I know a lot of you are probably commenting, especially I know a lot of you out there from Facebook, and I'm sorry if I'm not giving you a shout out. Come on, guys. Zorro. Princess. Good girl. No, no. Good girl. No. Good girl. No. And I'm a little more sensitive just with Chase and Princess, just because of that wolf pack hierarchy, and they're a little challenging towards each other. Princess is 13 and a half, but she's a bad girl. She can hold her own, and she lets the boys know it all the time. But what I was saying, through this new Facebook structure, I'm able to broadcast to multiple pages that I have using a really nice camera that is helping me bring basically HD, or at least 720p definition, to what you're seeing here, so it looks a lot cleaner and a lot better than my old broadcast. The only drawback is I can't see your comments that come in live. Occasionally I can if I'm looking in the right direction, but I can't go back and see them unless I had another phone. I've got one here for the broadcast, the camera, and then I would even another one. And as you can see, I'm kind of busy. Got the 4 dogs, I'm wolf driving, got GiGi, I got the ATV, here comes Jag flying. How cool is that? So I let the dogs take the time. They want to roll around, they want to pick up on a scent. Sometimes when we congregate in one area, it becomes problematic. Come on, Jag. And that's why I'm a little stricter and more vocal, because I want to prevent any shenanigans, though they will happen here and there. Sometimes, actually most of the times, when you least expect it, they'll surprise you. And that could be on a daily basis. So you just got to be ready to manage. Now, I'm talking Huskies. There's other breeds that are a lot easier to deal with. The Husky is a very independent, prey-driven breed. Good boys and good girl. That is good girl, gee. She's just loving watching this. So they're very independent and prey-driven, and it makes them very stubborn. But through my training system that's evolved over the years that I've had them, and through working with some of the best trainers in the industry, or in dog care, or however you refer to it, especially one world-class renown, and we developed a bond and a friendship. I've learned how to handle them the best way possible and make theirs and the lives that we share the most incredible that I know of. And it's not really a secret. Everybody can do this. It just takes time and patience and a real deep understanding without getting too emotional. When we dog train, a lot of times our biggest problem is we evolve our emotions. And yes, dogs have emotions, but dogs are mostly yes and no, not maybe. So when you're training them, no, Jag, no, Chase, no, Jag. Let's go. Come on, Chase, no, Chase. Good boy, good boy. Come on, Zorro, no, good boy. Now that was a deer leg laying out there. This is a little bit of a graveyard, folks. So you see, I had to be pretty forceful with my voice, but try that with food motivational training with Huskies, and it's not going to work. They're gonna laugh at you when you say the word "no" or you try to get them away, especially when something's is as drawing or appealing to them as a deer bone, fresh. It won't work. I'll tell you from. Come on, guys, let's go. No, Zorro, no. He's got his war paint on, folks. Chase, good boy. Good boy. And I don't know, come on. As I told you, I don't know what's back in here, because this is a little bit of a graveyard where they put animals that haven't made it. Now, they're in the woods, but the birds, the vultures, eat the carcasses, and they bring some of that out here. Come on, Chase. So, therefore, have to be ready for what we come across. Good boys. Come on, guys. But you can see how my training, and Chase is eaten something or done something because he's got a little bit of an upset stomach. You can see he's coughing, and he'll be fine. He wants to get some grass, eat some grass to Zorro, to regurgitate. He'll be fine. He go through this. And it wasn't a bone or anything he ate. It could have been some manure. It could have been that he was real excited and he was sniffing an area and he took too much dust, dirt in, etc. Now this is a little mud pit. It's still fresh. This is always here. There's an underground spring here. So this will do him good. Oh, I hope you can get that, folks. So this water is fine for them to drink. I got a saying, be gross water, don't drink. That's stands for green, rust, orange, stagnant, still water. And I got to get you the exact, I don't say it much anymore. I used to use it all the time. Come on, guys. But blue water too. It's sometimes the water will look real blue or green, and they have real stagnant algae in them that don't let the gases move through the water. So therefore, oh, I'm getting a little stuck in that mud pit. Therefore, the water doesn't breathe, and toxic gases are trapped, and they can be fatal to farm animals, to anybody that drinks them. So it's really terrible. It usually occurs, not so much where I'm at. It can occur anywhere though, but usually I think in more tropical areas where you get a string of hot days, and you can see Chase got himself a drink and he's not having the problem anymore. So it was probably dirt lodged in him. Come on, guys. But they do go to eat grass to get rid of an upset stomach usually. There's other reasons. No, Princess, good girl. Come on. There's other reasons, but that's the one I know of. Come on, Chase. Still a little bit. He's still eating some grass. I'm going to let him eat it. And we're just basically stopped here because they're enjoying this breeze moving through, and Chase has got me pinned because, yeah, he's still got a little bit in his palate, it seems like. Come on, guys. So I've done this long enough. I know what to look for. Again, you can never know. No, easy, guys. That's Chase. That's Jag just giving him a little harassing his partner because he sees his partner is coughing a little bit. So he says, I'm going to take advantage of you and harass you because you do that to me. But I know what to look for, what the signs are, and most importantly, we all know what to look for when our dogs are doing something that we don't expect, because usually that's when we have trouble, and that could be a sign. Come on, guys. Princess. That could be something like overheating, God forbid, and just acting funny. We need to, Princess, here. Good girl. You can see Zara just, and I'm gonna let Chase, he wants to chew here. But when we see a sign that we're not sure of, it's very important that if it prolongs itself for what you would consider an extended period of time, good idea to contact a vet, because sometimes they get stuff going on that we just don't know. And there are issues like I know of. I ran into someone, their dog had such a problem, and it was really that it had gotten hold of antifreeze. And the sooner you can take care of that, that's fatal. And antifreeze is usually a sweet tasting, toxic liquid that can kill even us humans. Only you need to drink, like, come on, Princess, good girl, a teaspoon. It can be fatal. So you must be careful and use caution. So right now, you see Zara just looking out. We're just taking our time, and it's warm out here. But they've had the weekend to rest. If you caught me yesterday, you know that Princess, Jag went with me and GiGi to do just a rough boarding run. Okay, Chase looks a little better. Come on. So I've seen Chase go through this coughing escapade before, and there goes Zara, because they're sniffing a lot. It's dust related. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe it could have been something he ate out here, manure or something. But when I saw the way he drank the water, I could tell what it was. And he's still Good boy, Chasey. But if you're just joining us, once again, I am the WooFDriver. We're on a farm of over 500 acres. And we're free ranging, which means we're running off leash. Now Zara's doing it. It's also that time of year, folks, with hay fever. And there's tons of pollen in the air. So all that, there goes Zara. So they're running off leash with GPS collars and tone communicators, where I have a controller. I can send them audio tones. They're trained for different tones, as well as vocally. I'm on an electric ATV, and that's why you don't hear a motor. And if you go back to the beginning of this video, if you didn't catch it, you'll see my partner today is GiGi, our little 10-pound, 12-pound Chinese crested, if you will. The rest of the dogs with me are Huskies. Come on, guys. Looks like everybody's ready to go now. Now, this is a tall field I'm in, which is probably a hay field or tall grass. So I'll ride the perimeter, but pretty much you won't hurt this stuff. And it's so cool I have access to this place. Come on, pretty. Good girl. Because I can pretty much do what I want. I mean, I'm not going to ruin their crops. That's why I can do what I want. They know me. But riding the edge of the field is always... Actually, I'm going to jump into this field. Well, keep to the side here. I can... There's pretty much nowhere that's off limits, just common sense to not ruin the crops here. And you can see we're running at we're going at a really slow pace. That's another thing that this electric ATV is good for. It can go super slow. We can take our time without a gas motor stressing out the dogs from having loud noise, and without smelling the fumes, polluting the environment, etc. So that butterfly just flew past our path, flew into our path, which I love, butterflies. And my eyes are a little dry too from how dry it is out here. Even though we've got some rains, we've had really unusually warm temperatures for this time of year. So it's a bit dry. Now Jag just got lost in the hayfield. He's rolling. And if you could see this, I can't turn the camera. His paws are kicking up in the air, and Chase seems to be over his episode of coughing, dry mouth. And now he's rolling, folks. And now Zorro's rolling. We got the whole crew. Can you see that right above Princess? Come on, guys. Come on. Now you really could lose them in this tall grass. Come on. Good boy. And also them running in this tall grass. This isn't super tall yet, folks. Sometimes we get grasses and crops that are higher than they are. I mean, considerably. And this is such a great workout for them because they have to lift their paws up higher. So it gives them a different kind of workout than they would have in the winter when they have to contend with snow and ice. Of course, then they have to lift too. But when they have a dry field in the cold winter and it's frozen, it's a little easier to run on. I don't know if you know, but when they run also, they'll use their claws, depending on the surface, to dig in. So when it's frozen, it's hard for them to do that. So there's challenges year-round. I love getting them to different surfaces is the bottom line, to run and to exercise, because it works all the muscles if you can really varietize it enough. Come on, Jag! Jag! Good boy. Come on. And we're moving at about 1 mile per hour, in case you're clocking us. Just moving real slow. And again, because we're in a big open field, it's breezy, so it's not hot, but it's breezy, so they're taking their time. And I'm just, every once in a while, nudging them because I want to keep the pack together. I don't want to get too far behind. But this breeze is really delightful out here. And there's no trees to really break it down, so it is usually a bit more windy here. Good boy. I know people ask me a lot. The Huskies, the 3 males, Chase, Jag, and Zorro, the dark one and the 2 white ones that are not female are all about 8 years old. The one right directly in front of me is the female Princess, and she's 13 and a half. Come on, Jag! Now, just really taking our time. Jaggy! Come on, good boy! He's going the other way. He's shortcutting me. So I'm going to kick it in a little bit, just to get them to be a little more engaged, create a little competitiveness, and put them in the right direction. If they see me meander, if they see me not going too far off the beaten path, they're going to continue on their way. Jag! Okay. And what you want to be careful of, and I'll just do, see now Jag is low down in the weeds. Jag! Good boy! Jag, here. Here, Jag. Come on, good boy. Jag, here. Here, here. Come on, good boy. Here. Good boy. See, Jag was over. Now, how cool is that, folks? Look at them. Look at them just in front. Can you see that? It's okay, good girl. Good boy, Jag. So Jag was over on the other side, and I checked his collar, because it's that quick you can lose them. He's so cool. He was laying down on the other side where I'm heading to next. But oh, it's okay, good girl. Jaggy's okay. She's just worried because she heard me calling him. When I say H-E-R-E, that's my word to get over here, and that's when he came running. So he was on my meter. I just wanted to see his face. And that's what he did. So let me roll the camera now that we're stopped here relaxing. See, that's Jag. Actually, I don't, yeah, you can still see a little bit of him. Nah, he's too far in the weeds. But you can see GiGi, I think. G, say hi. Hopefully you can see her. I'm going to turn the camera back around so we're ready to roll when we need to go. And that's what happens again when you're free ranging. And that's why it's so, important that they're all trained how to respond to vocal commands as well as audio commands from the collar. The collar also has a vibration mode, so it's not anything that hurts them, it just vibrates. So you could do that too, but that's a little harder to train on. I find the sound works better. So we got Chase now. I gotta show you this. This is just so cute. Let me see if I can turn the camera. Yep. It's right now overcast, so temperature's a little better. But again, it's not hot, and we're headed over to the woods where the stream meanders through. My contacts in this weather dry up on me really bad. Plots. Plots. Real gust of wind here, folks. Might storm. Just trying to put my contact back in. I apologize. Oops, and there she goes. Nope, no contact in that eye. It's all good. I got my glasses with me. That's why I carry them. Just checking That's Zorro. Princess looks like she's ready to go. Let me just do a quick call here. Just beautiful out here, it really is. I'm going to turn the camera to the front now. Stay, guys. And we're just having a blast here, folks. Hi, Zorro. You're a good boy. Yeah. You're the best. Okay, I think we can head out because Princess is ready. Come on, guys. Good boy, Jack. Come on, hike. Come on, Jack. Free. Good boy. So Jack's just coming to me because he heard his name and I called him before. Good boy. Free. Free. Come on, guys. Good boys. So you can see we're back at it, folks. Gigi's so cute. She's putting her head on my shoulder. Well, actually on my elbow. She's not tall enough to reach my shoulder. Come on, Jag. I'm trying to get Jag in front of me because this grass is really tall. He won't let me run into him, but that's the way I like to ride. Whew, keep reading about all these terrible things going on out there in the world, country today. It's just really disheartening, really sad. I'm talking about these murders. I get news alerts. I don't know why I opt to get them, but good boy, Chase, come on. I get them and just get terrible news. That's why I hope you tune in here so I can give you nothing but good news. So I switched fields. I'm letting the boys run to the right and the girl. So yeah, can you see them? Yes, you can. Come on, guys, good boys. Come on. Okay, Princess is. See, when I kick it into high gear, it encourages her to sprint a little. Okay, we got Chase. So sun went in. We got dogs are running now, folks. Great scene. Come on, guys. And can you see? That's to my right. Come on. There's such an expanse of land. I'm going to tilt my camera a little bit. It's so large here that it's hard for me to keep them all in frame, but I'm trying. Good boys. Come on. But you can see, this is heaven. And Princess is really right behind us. She's in a good position, running well. She is the oldest, so I pay the most attention to her, just constantly checking her physical condition, monitoring it. But this is nothing new. We've done this for years. Not to mean that, you know, something can't happen. You always need to be alert, but we're not experimenting with anything new here. Good boys! And Groundhog City down here, we've seen quite a few groundhogs, so I'm going to be really loud. Good boys! Paul? Paul? Good boys. Now this is again underwater springs, and with the rain it really becomes a little swampy in this area, so just take precaution more on the machine so I don't get stuck. The dogs are the original ATV, I call them, when they're hooked up, the all-dog vehicle, because they can get you through anything: snow, ice, mud, water. Zorro! Come on, guys. And folks, I can't tell you how good Gigi's doing. She's just great. So I've been doing more and more with Gigi because the weather is more her style right now. She's a hairless Chinese crested. There are different kinds. There's powder puffs, which actually have a full coat of hair. She's hairless. So she is cold, gets cold very easily. And you can imagine that. Of course, we can put a sweater on her, but when we go out for our excursions, they're pretty lengthy. So getting her bundled up for that long usually doesn't work. Good girl. Good girl. I'm just comforting her now as we go through some really rough terrain here, folks. I don't know if you can get an idea of this on the camera, but it's pretty rough. She's seat belted in, so she's in good shape that way. I'm not, though. I could actually, but I got control of the brake. I can stop it at any given time, of course. Good boys. And we're coming up to our waterway. And you can see, if you were free ranging with me back here a week or two ago on the live feed, you can see how much different this place is because it's all filled in. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, he found himself a little watering hole. Jag. Come on. Come on, good boy. There's a stream here at the end, folks. But Jag found himself a little watering hole there. And if you can see, I don't know if the camera can. Come on, Jag. He knows. There's a sticker branch. He'll get that right off. Now, if I go to pull it off, and I can, and carry a glove on me so I can grab them, because that's inevitably happens here. It's a little more. It's painful to him, but when he pulls it off, good girl, G. I'm gonna adjust the camera so you can really see Princess. Good boy, Zorro. And folks, you could see Zorro and Chase were just right ahead of me. Just, hi, good girl. That's Princess, by the way. Excuse me 1 second. And that's Jag. Let me see if I can get a little closer for you. Really bumpy here, so I'm holding G, even though she's strapped in, just to make her feel comfortable. Stay, guys. Okay. So you can see how cool this area is, and we're back in the woods. Dogs are getting a nice cool off. Sorry, just got to cool off myself. We're going to do a GiGi check, see if she needs any water. G? No water for G. She's good. So sometimes I'll walk her down there, but she doesn't need that now because I'm not going to get out here. It's a lot to undo her, and I don't think it's necessary because the boys are going to want to go here in a sec. The boys and girl. So I'm going to put the camera back up to pretty forward position. Right now, in case you're asking, that's Princess right there. We've got 2 miles in. Just like that. I mean, it goes fast. Okay, so from here we're going to head out of the woods. We've still got about half a mile in the woods, and we're going to head down to a pond. Zorro! Zorro! Good boy. Everybody's getting a little hay fever, a little coffee. Coughingness, not coffee. They didn't have any coffee today. Though you might think they did with the stains on their fur from rolling in the mud and possibly manure. Come on, guys. Can't tell sometimes. They do spread manure here because this is a farm and that's fertilizer. Everything we come into contact is non-toxic. So, good boy, Zorro. Come on, Zorro. Good boy. Oh, wait, Zorro had to do a pit stop right on the weeds where everyone else peed. I'm gonna have to put this in 4-wheel drive. This is rough. Come on, guys. I'm trying to move them because I'm gonna have to zoom up this hill, and I don't want to have to stop my momentum if one of them would get in my way. Ooh. You can hear it's a struggle to get this machine out like that. Okay, folks, back in business. Come on. Come on, Princess. Princess. Princess, no. Come on. Princess. Good girl. So I usually let them sniff till their heart's content, but the other 3 are going, so I'm trying to keep them together. Now they'll wait for me at the next stopping point where I usually cross a stream with them. There they are right there. So that's how good they are. Come on, guys. Princess. Good girl. And unless the dog's trained, he's never going to do what these dogs do. Unless there are certain breeds that are less independent, more dependent upon their counterparts, their human counterparts. So they will do some of this free-ranging, have some of this free-ranging etiquette naturally. Good boy, Zorro. Princess, no. Princess. Princess. Good girl. Good girl. Come on, guys. Come on. Good boy, Zorro. Come on, Chase. Good boy. How cool is this, folks? I mean, I know you're staring at 4 fluffy butts, but it's just, they're free and just having the time of their lives, and it makes me so happy. And again, because this is instinctually engaging as well as physically. So I'm working through the woods here especially, and looks like, somebody's been through here. So it looks like this path is altered some. And I told you, every time you come here, things erode, the farm changes things. Good boy. Thought I had a big frog down there, but... Stay, guys. Excuse me 1 sec, folks. I'm back with you, sorry. I had to just tell someone I can't talk because I'm on a live broadcast. And check this out, folks. Whoa, whoa. GiGi got scared because the ATV was slipping down the hill. Zorro! Zorro! Good boy. Chase. And I'm going to show you where they're at, folks. Can you see that? Hey, hey, Jaggy. Just because she's in here doesn't mean you can come in here. I'll turn the camera back. All right. Okay. Excuse me, that's getting back feed. There we go. Told you, this is crazy. Everything I'm trying to do on here. It's pretty monumental. Let me see who's floating down the river. It looks like Chase. Chase! Come on, good boy. Now, GiGi's really enjoying. Jag! Jag! Good boy, come on. Look at him. Can you see him to the left? The left top coming through the skunk cabbage, folks, right there. How cool is that? Look, good boy. So this is a little bit challenging, but come on, Jag. Actually, I'm going to leave him where he's at. I'm gonna hold on to G because this is a tough one here. Good girl. Come on, Jag. Come on, guys. Good boy, Chase. Good boy, Jag. Good girl, GiGi. Good boys and good girls. Here comes the Jagster, folks. So, I know some of you are out there, or, well, everyone watching me is probably in some way a dog enthusiast. But some of you have had dogs in the past, and maybe you're at a point where you can't have them now for whatever reason. So, living a little vicariously through me, I'm taking you to some really cool stuff. And I hope you are getting to enjoy it. Come on, pretty. Now, I've come back here before, folks, and we ran into two cows just standing here. They had gotten out of the pasture, and this happens occasionally. Come on, guys. Come on, princess. Zorro. These trees were apparently marked by something. This brush. And Zorro says, I'm going to mark it too. Can you see up the hill, right through the thick of it, is Chase and Jag just waiting for us, as they should be. Princess is really interested in this. And these are the times where, as long as everybody's mellow, I'll let them do what they want. And there we go. Come on, guys. Good boys. Okay, I'm just moving a little vine out of the way so it didn't touch Miss GiGi. Got her a really cool seat. My wife actually got a really cool seat belt attachment so she can belt herself in here. I'm gonna change this a little bit, folks. Hey guys, good boys. Come on. And you can see them at the top of the hill, just waiting for me. I hope my signal's not breaking up. It seemed to show me I had good signal going, folks. So I hope that's the case. Now we've done about, I'm going to say, a quarter of the farm so far. To get out of this area, we'll have roughly 2.5 to 3 miles in. Dogs are looking, if you can see them, they're looking into the field because there's the cows. It's usually the cow pasture to my right. It is behind a screen. Easy, guys. And this is so cool. I love this because it looks like you're coming to daylight. You're back in the thick forest. You're coming out into daylight. So this field is not planted. Zorro! They're probably going to be planting this field very soon. Probably going to till it and plant it. Doesn't look like, but I did see them working near here. So I'm just being a little cautious how I proceed. And I actually see one of the farm ATVs doing a run. Come on, pretty. Princess, here, ho, 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 guys, ho. And you can see that. Oh! And the reason I'm hoeing because, no, Jag! Is because the farmer's running his dog up there. Remember, I'm one contact short, so I can't see as good. When I get to the truck, I'll have more glasses. No, Jag! Jag! He's just messing with the fence. But you can see, come on guys, free. Come on. So the farmer had his dog out, following him on an ATV, more for working purposes than purging for energy, but it's awesome exercise. And I just didn't want to get in his way. No, Jag! 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 Ho! Princess! Princess! Good girl. Zorro! Zorro! Princess! No! Stay. Good girl. Now she totally stopped, and so did Jag. Stay! Jag! Easy, guys. We got horses, folks, so... And these... No! No! Princess! Good boys. Princess! No! Zorro, come on. Zorro! Good boy. Now, they're fine with the horses. I just don't know how the horses are going to react to them. So, very good. Good boys. I think, if I'm not wrong, those are new babies. They were born, I think, within the past year. And they're Clydesdales. Good boys. So, I just didn't... I'm concerned about the horses getting spooked. Horses can be very skittish, and I don't want them to run into the fence or have some unforeseen accidents because of the dogs. I don't want them to have no matter what, but good girl. And if you've watched my earlier videos, we will fraternize with horses and with cows at the different farms we run. Here, more the cows, because the horses, they're Clydesdale horses here, and they're usually at the top of the farm, which I don't even go into. Come on, guys! Come on! So I don't even go into there. How cool was that? I love when they all converge. Come on, guys! Good boy, Chase is just rolling. Chase! Good boy. And you can see how much... Oh, we got cows to the left, so we got zillions of cows. A lot of times we don't see the cows on this farm, excuse me, in the winter as much, because they are in the barns, which again is at another part of the farm, which they welcome me to free range, but I've got enough here. And up there, you have the other dogs, the farmer's dogs and farmhands' dogs, as well as the cattle in a tighter area. I'm talking during the winter when they're up there. So I just stick to the open areas. Always, again, on the side of safety, err on the side of safety. all of our experiences with the farm animals have been excellent ones, and that's why I'm continuing to I'm allowed to be here constantly whenever I please, because of the fine performances the dogs have done. Performances, if you will. Fine runs. How cool. Now you can see the cows on the outside. To our left, you can see that's Princess and Chase. Zorro! I'm just directing Zorro. He wants to go more towards the dock. Good boy. See if I can give you a little view of him too. Jag, no. Good boy. Jag. Good boy. Plenty of places here to cool down, get fresh scents, see action everywhere. Good girl, GiGi. And now GiGi is really, there goes Jag, right near the dock. GiGi is really enjoying herself. And she's not hawking to get out of the vehicle. Come on, Princess. It's funny because, as I said, I lost one contact here, so my vision's a little bit less than normal. Oh, look at this, folks. Can you see? They were both rolling at the same time. It's Chase and Zorro. I just love it. It's so cute. So, but I can tell the dogs from their body shapes, even without assistance of glasses or contact lenses. So we've got, to my right, I can't put the camera on him now, is Chase just rolling, and Zorro dropped down right there too. Again, sensor in the ground. Must have been animals through here. So what I thought was a dog is actually a frog. Okay, good girl. It's okay. GiGi says, "What are we doing, Dad?" Okay, good girl. GiGi's very lovable. Chinese Cresteds are very dependent. Unlike the Husky, who's very independent, the Cresteds are very dependent and really need to be coddled in a lot of ways. Of course, they can be taught to be by themselves. GiGi is sometimes. I mean, she's usually with the dogs at home, but without her human counterparts. And they go through separation anxiety. Come on, guys. I'm going to do a quick mileage check just to decide which direction we're going to go. We're at about 3 miles right now. And probably going to... Well, we're going to go up to the truck, I believe. Come on, guys. Come on, Jack. I'm going to head up to the truck, just put my glasses on, and possibly keep the show going, keep the free ranging going. I'll see how the dogs look when we get up there, because tomorrow, as I said, is going to be a big day. And what I like to do on a day like today in preparation for a big day coming up where they're going to be on the bike is do a lighter run, especially for Princess, get the mobility in her legs and extremities moving. Come on, Zorro. Zorro. To allow her arthritis not to get too sedentary and become too problematic for her. So that way, if I can get some movement, that is really helpful to her, because they did have 2 days rest. Except for Jag, he went out yesterday, but again, with GiGi, that was a light run. So I'm always thinking about their physical engagement, because that is always hinged on their psychological engagement. I mean, they're hand in hand because of the way they're designed and how their mind and body work together so well, because they don't have things like we do, humans do, which is called a ever-expanding mind. We overthink situations, etc. Like I said, it's usually not a thought. It's a yes or no. Do this or don't. Not, well, maybe this and maybe that. Now, when you're training, if you're handling it right, they start working through, like, exercising their mind. Maybe I could do this and pick this treat up if you're food training them. And maybe I could put this aside and take this challenge, go through this. If it's agility training, go through this tunnel or cave, whatever you want to refer to it as. And that's the way we work them through. Look at Zorro, just dropped right there. Can you see that, folks? So also, if I get my glasses, I'll be, if we did come back out here, again, I'll see how they feel. If they're good getting in the truck and they seem like they're content, I'll probably wrap it up for the day. But I would rather have my glasses on if I go further because of the small animals. And you can see Princess just, her paw sometimes will cramp up on her, and if she hits a divot in the ground or something she wasn't expecting, she could bend that paw and it can cause her to stumble. You could actually fall from it. I've seen her do that, but she's tough as nails. She gets right back up. Doesn't bother her. I'm listening for other farmers. See how they're waiting for me? Because right here I could go to the left. And they're just waiting, looking at me. Now once they see me go, they know we're going this way. I want to let them know I'm in the house here because of the horses again. Horses are motivating them though. Zorro! Zorro! Boy. Look at these horses, folks. Zorro! Stay, guys. Stay. Stay. Folks, you're getting a real treat now. If I can get the camera adjusted. Stay. Zorro! Can you guys see that? How cool is that? And how well behaved. They're handling themselves really well. Now, if they were on the bike, they were tethered to something, if they were on a leash, they would not be as calm naturally because they would feel vulnerable. So by getting them used to, Princess, getting them used to the farm animals this way is actually easier than on a leash. Princess, come on, here. Come on, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. That's a much better way. I know it sounds the opposite of what you would think. Put them on a leash and take them to the animal, let them see. Then they feel vulnerable. They feel like you're feeding them to the wolves. But when you have enough control of them with your voice, good girl, and they aren't at risk of not obeying your commands, then they're going to do so much better, and you're going to have much better success. Come on, guys. They know where we're going. They like to speed up to the truck. So I'm going to put them in for a sec. I'm going to give you a view of this, folks. Come on, guys. Stay, G. Stay, G. It's okay. Good girl. Stay. Good girl. Come on, princess. Princess. Come on. Good girl. Stay, G. Princess, here. Good girl. Come on. Here, here. She wants to go this way. And because she's... Sorrow, move your paw. Good boy. Come on, good boy. Sorrow. Good boy. Good boy. Come on, pretty. Good girl. Come on, Trip. Good girl. Come on. Come on. Good girl. So that was just awesome. So now I'm going to check. First thing I do here, the van is relatively cool, but I'm going to make it even cooler once I find the keys here. And I'm going to assess them, see if I have my glasses. It's okay, pretty girl. So I've got a remote start, temperature gauges, and everything else to keep them as comfortable as possible. And just doing a quick check here, folks. Apologize, you can't see me. Nope, so I'm going to have Dan run me up a pair of glasses. I mentioned to him, might have to, he's not far from here. And that'll help us. So let me pull GiGi out. She wants to say hi. Hi, good girl. You want to say hi to everybody? She did really good. And I'm going to give you a mileage reading too. It's a good girl. That's what this is. It's a good girl. So this is GiGi. Now she is not trained off leash. As of now, there's really no need to train her off leash because I wouldn't let her run free, only in a very few places because of big birds and other predators. She could get mixed up with a possum, raccoon, anything. The big dogs aren't going to get hurt, relatively speaking, by something like that. It could be fatal to her. And even though if she would be out there with her big brothers and sister and we did run into something, even though they would probably take the brunt of the load, it's still anything to her could be detrimental. So, but she enjoys riding with me in there. She was loving it. Gonna see where Dan's at. Actually, let me grab my phone here. I've got the van doors open because I've left the GPS collars on the dogs. Come on, G. So let's see if Dan's anywhere close by. It's okay, good girl. Come on. And this might give me a good time to answer some questions if we have any. Yeah, it's cool in the van. Hi, good boy. By the way, let me do a quick mileage check here, folks. Okay. Yeah, we're 3.25 miles. How cool is that? Let's see, I'm just checking the other dogs. Actually, Princess went as far as all of them. She's usually a little behind. Let's see where the Jagster is. Yeah. Okay, so Dan looks like he's about still 20 minutes from me. He must have gotten a late start. I'm going to try to see if I have any questions I can address on here. See how our live feed's going. Okay, cool. Okay, 13 comments. I'm going to give some shout outs here. Hello, Mimi. How are you? Hi, Sherry. Hey, Kathleen. Okay, so there you go. So let me. I got some interference going on here. Cool. I am always thinking about the dog's health. Thanks, Kathleen, for saying that too. It's the most important thing. I mean, I want to give them as much longevity as possible and make every day of their existence and our existence together as wonderful as can be. Hey, Jinx, great to see you. Yeah, was I breaking up? I'm sorry. Gosh, can't always get good signal. And I try both. I try Verizon and I try AT&T. But hey, Kathleen, hello to you. Great to see you once again. So I know we got a couple different feeds going on here, folks. So I'm going to just check everyone else out. On to another page. Again. So I know we got a couple different feeds. Okay. Hello, Alexander. Hello, Eric's. Angela. Yes, I'm on the ATV. Yes. Great to see all of you. I'm going to keep going here. See, yeah, we're still here. For some reason it cut off on that broadcast. Oh, because something else was posted, that's why. Okay, folks. So, yep, still here on Snow White Huskies. Hey, good to see everybody out there. Thank you so much. So once again, I can monitor this feed for a little bit now. Let's see where we're at. Any more comments? We can't see on the sides, just the front. I don't know if that's a new comment. I'm going to turn the camera a little more. So, yeah, I know I need a cameraman. Okay, let's see if we can go here. Okay, so there's the Jagster. He's probably the only one you're going to be able to see right now. Come on, G. Come on. Hello, Mr. Jaggy. We've got, Jaggy's good. I told you, Jag's like a magnet, his hair. He's got a big knot right behind his head I'm going to have to work on. Hello, Jaggy. Okay, good boy. I'm always checking the dog's teeth and gums and everything else. Hi, good boy. You're all good boy. Sometimes they run into issues and they get knots, especially their fur. Sometimes in their mouth. I look to make sure how good their teeth are. Of course, we do annual checkups, but in Princess's case, we do biannual checkups, so we do it twice a year because she's elderly. And Jaggy's got a little bit of tartar on that too. Okay, Jagster. Yeah. Sometimes I've seen broken teeth in dogs, and I just like to check them as much as possible. Try to keep the tartar down. It's hard, so I'll usually have the dog's teeth clean. Usually as they progress in age and tartar builds up. There's some new products on the market. I used to use a lot of different bones, but I've been discouraged from doing that because of negative results you can have with them. I just scares me too much. We've had some incidents with my other dogs, and I stay away from them, really. My rule of thumb is anything that is digestible, I will. See how good his tooth cleaned up? Anything that's digestible, I will give them, relatively speaking. Bones are not digestible. So anything that's digestible, and look how good he is. Yep. It was just dirt or something caught on his tooth. That's one of my first questions. Is it digestible? Because if it is, if they will swallow it whole or take it in wrong, then they'll be able to digest it their system, and less of a chance of it choking through them or passing through their system in a state that would that could block them, essentially. What's up, G? Gigi's like, let's do something, Dad. Okay, little G. Better see your big brothers and sisters up close. The boys. Let her see the Chaser and the Jag. I'm sorry, Zorro. I know you can't see him. And Chase. And the pretty girl. Good girl. So that's where we're at right now, folks. I'm going to call this a day. If we do go back on, you'll be the first to know because I'll put it right on. If you haven't already, please join the group, WooFDriver Unleashed. Hi, good girl. It's my group page, and we do a lot of cool stuff on there. And I'll be there more and more doing behind-the-scenes stuff, getting a little more technical, getting a little more maybe into the training aspect, and being able to address the audience on a more individual basis because it's smaller than the big board page. But I welcome everybody's comment, everybody's view, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon. I'm going to sign off, me and GiGi. And if we have something going on, I'll be back at it. I might do a WooFDriver Unleashed, that's the group, publication a little bit later, and let everyone know what's up for tomorrow. Cool adventure there. So everyone did wonderful here today. I really appreciate the views. Have a great day, everybody. This is WooFDriver signing off.